4, the different types of parties with Scentsy. So I'm going to give you a brief, quick description on some of the different ways that you can run your Scentsy business. Number 1, my most favorite is the home party. Home parties are how I built my business. It gets you in front of people that want to know about your product, want to buy your product, and might possibly want to join your team. So I keep it very simple. I'm dressed nice. I don't have a uniform. I can wear a Scentsy t-shirt, or I can wear jeans. I can wear whatever I want. I am not going to make a lot of trips out to the car. 2 is my max. So I try to do it in one trip. 2 is my max. And the reason it's important how many trips you make to your car is you want to make this look easy. You want people to look at you and say, oh, I could totally do what she's doing. I would love to start a Scentsy business. So keep it simple. Keep your display simple. You don't need everything on your table. I like to just have, as far as the body products, maybe a little hand cream of each one or a roll-on just so that they can see what they smell like. A diffuser is a really awesome thing. I didn't sell diffusers until I started bringing them and showing them. People love them. One warmer and maybe a couple of the men's line. Wash some of, take a couple of washcloths and wash them in one of our laundry products maybe, and have that in a Ziploc so people can smell and say, oh my gosh, I want my laundry to smell like that. So just keep it really, really simple. I'm happy to help you with that. I don't pass anything out until all the guests have arrived. I do a traditional party. I would never do an open house unless a hostess begged me to do that, but I wouldn't do it because to me that's kind of a waste of time because I want to talk to everybody. I want their full attention and I want to talk to them and share the business opportunity with them. So once everybody's gotten there, I just say, hey guys, I just want to talk to you. I spend 4 to 5 minutes max talking about the product, just showing my table, a couple of quick things, and then I say, okay, we're just going to play a quick game, and that's when I play my card game. Once the card game is over and I've booked a couple parties from the card game, then I hand out the catalogs with order forms and I bring out the testers. I organize the testers based on category. So I have 5 baskets and I'll put like romance and men's in one basket, bakery in one basket, spring summer in one basket. So I have my 5 different baskets. That way they can be cheap baskets that you get at the dollar store, and then everybody can take a basket and smell and they can switch baskets and say, hey, I have the bakery basket. Oh, I have the spring summer basket. It is so easy. So again, I like the presentation style. I like to greet my guests. I like to play a few games. I like simple, easy, fun games. I've done a few that people got a little bit bored. You'll learn what people like. If you see people yawning, don't ever play it again. So home parties are my favorite. Second option is a basket party. The reason we call it a basket party, by the way, and I try to stop calling it that, but it's still in my brain, it's we used to put the stuff in a basket. So when you're first starting off, you may want to do that. If you have a couple of extra warmers, you can actually put a warmer in a basket with some testers, catalogs, and order forms with a couple of squares of wax. I used to give 1 square of baked apple pie, 1 square of black raspberry vanilla, and 1 square of something clean like Clean Breeze or By the Sea or White Tea Cactus. And I would give them in a little Ziploc, 1 of each, and I'd say, hey, plug this in at work and let people smell it. And so that way, if people have never heard of Scentsy, they can see how it works. So that's why we call it a basket party. Now we call it a show on the go or a bag party. You can call it anything you want. At this point, most of my customers are familiar with Scentsy, so I don't give warmers anymore. But if you're in an area or you have a new business that people don't know what Scentsy is, get yourself a couple of little warmers if you can with your launch party. And you put those in your basket parties. And in a basket party, again, super simple. Catalogs, order forms, and these little mini testers. You can even break these mini testers up to 4 or 5. So 4 or 5 different sets if you want. I tend to give the whole thing, but you definitely don't have to. If your budget is tight, make 4 basket parties out of this. Take your bakery scents and make sure you mix them up amongst the 4. Then your clean scents, mix them up. Then your classics, mix them up. So make sure that every set has a little bit of everything in it. And just put them in a bag, any type of bag. Again, I love the dollar store. Get something, throw them all in, catalogs, order forms, and you have done a basket party. It's really cool because you get the credit for having a party and you don't even go to anybody's house. One very, very important thing is make sure that you staple one of our amazing door prize slips to the front of every single order form, and talk to your hostess about booking parties. Give her an incentive to hand this back to you with 3 bookings or 2 bookings. Say, hey, if you can get 2 people to book a party from your kits, then I will give you whatever you want to give her. Maybe it's even a free hour of babysitting. Whatever you have, it doesn't have to be Scentsy stuff. One time I listened to Orville Thompson talk about use a gift that you have. If you're a piano teacher, offer a free hour of piano lessons. If you're a baker, hey, I'll make you a batch of cookies. If you for each party that you book for me, you'll get 2 dozen cookies. Anything you want works. Okay, number 3 is Facebook parties. I haven't done a whole lot of them. They are amazing. There are some fantastic pages, Facebook pages that give you all the rules and regulations and how to do it. So if you're interested in Facebook parties, look for those or ask me and I'll help you with that. Fundraisers, I love to do fundraisers. I'm doing a fundraiser right now for my son's freshman class in high school. You can do it any way you want. Right now we're doing a scent circle and car bar fundraiser. You could do the entire catalog. Basically, in a nutshell, all you do is donate your commission. It's a great way to get your name out there. It's a great way to build customers and book parties. I always put in the delivery of the products, I always put a little note that says, hey, if you'll book a party, I'll donate an extra 10% of your party to the organization. So you can do a home party for somebody and still donate the commission. You could give out little forms and to 10 kids and say, hey, go collect orders. And you can do a fundraiser anywhere you want, any way you want. It's just that you are donating your commission. You can donate 10% of your commission or the full 25%. It is completely up to you. Events, so if you have a school that does a little event, a craft fair or something for a $25 table, great way to book parties. So take those if you can. For $25 for a table, have a display and have a drawing box. And have your door prize slips and have people fill them out like left and right. And those are all contacts. So your main goal at events is to book parties. It is also to recruit new people. But if you're new, you're probably going to, if you can recruit, by all means do it. But I have found that a lot of people are more comfortable booking parties, and then you can have those conversations about starting a business. So fundraisers. Flipping your parties, you'll hear about that. It's really gifting your parties, I heard somebody say recently, which is a good point. So flipping a party would be if I do a party at Melissa's house, and then Melissa says, oh, I think I could do this. I'd like to be a Scentsy consultant. Then I am going to gift her party, and I will say, this is your very first party. So you've already earned the Shooting Star Award because your party's over 500, and so I will gift it to her. I will be honest, when I first started with Scentsy, I needed some income, so I didn't give the full party. So if they had a $500 party, I would gift them 250 of it, and I would keep 250 of it, and I would say, okay, let's both get our party up to 500. So my $500 party would turn into $1,000 in parties, because if you tell the girl you're already at 250, all you need is 250 more and you've already earned the Shooting Star Award. So that is a great thing to always be thinking of. So when somebody hands you the bag show or the catalog party or the basket party, you could say, have you thought of becoming a Scentsy consultant? So that's one thing that we will talk a little more about later. But those are some of the most popular types of events that you can do with Scentsy. If you have any questions, I'm here. Have a great day.